So I was driving on the highway with my wife and she said, "You missed the right." I said, "Thanks babe, you Mrs. Right." Bienvenidos a Shave&Butcher. So I've been using some pretty bad soap lately a few times. So I thought I'd go with something really good today. I am in the process of finishing up the Bay Ram from Barrister and Man. Look at that, not a lot left. God, that's boring. You know, when you feel you have to. So I've decided I'm not gonna feel I have to. I'm gonna use what I want to use, which is Son of a Honeysuckle, the CK6 base from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. The brush that's been soaking is the lovely Paladin 24mm 2-band Badger. There you go. No oil on today, no prep. Just to change it up a bit. Oh, I forgot to strop my razor. Gonna strop my razor, we'll be right back. Razor stropped and we're back. Back to load this good stuff. Hope you're doing okay, guys and gals. Let's make sure we get enough soap. You don't need to swerve for very long in this one, but I really want a good shave this time. Let me just wet the face a bit. And off we go. Yeah, that's a lot of soap as you do it. So just pretty dry brush. Just putting it on there, painting it on. So it's nice and evenly distributed, and then way too dry. So we'll keep adding a bit of water, just putting some water onto the tips of the brush. Some more. You can dip it into a mug as well. And then paint on water until you can see the skin, and then splay and start working it into something decent. This stuff feels so good on your skin. It's like a caress. Look at that. That's better than Chinese $2 soap, isn't it? This thing smells so good as well. Honeysuckle is probably my favorite plant. Is it a plant? Is it a bush? Lovely flowers anyway, so. That is some good stuff. I could make it wetter, but it looks so nice, so I won't. Yes, it's been an interesting week. It's Saturday morning. It's been a long week. I was pretty knackered when I talked to you last, and from there on it's been pretty decent. I think the day after or so I went to a conference, shaving with the vintage Erik Anton Bergh. You can barely see it, it's so worn out. 8/8 full hollow razor. So I went to this conference, and we're in, well, my company's in a bit of a dispute with this one other company. So the first thing that happens, everybody's there, right? The whole industry. Is the CEO of this other company comes up, dead serious, and says to me, "You are my worst enemy." cracking way to start the day, isn't it? So I shot him. No, I didn't. You don't do that anymore. It's illegal even. Sent him an email. That's what you do. We'll see what happens. You can't be friends with everyone, eh? It's lovely. Yeah, and then this morning, I have a dog, right? Or we have a dog. It's mainly my wife's dog, to be honest. But then we're dog sitting for the neighbor's dog, which is same kind basically. They're good friends and everything, but he spent the night. His name is Whiskey, and he spent the night. Oh, it looks so good. And it's all good and so on, but my dog gets a little bit worked out, and they're both males, so while they're mates, it's still a bit of, a metaphorical pissing competition. So and my dog is well brought up, well kept. He does what you tell him to do, basically, and he's obviously clean. But then, he's messed up a bit, and it's, the other dog is there. So I get up this morning, make myself a cup of coffee, and I sit down on a chair to drink my coffee, and the dog walks up and this never ever happens. He lifts his leg and pees onto the chair and onto my leg. The little fucker. So I shot him. No, I didn't. And he can't read, so there's no point in sending him an email either, so I yanked him a bit. He knows. But you can't have a dog pissing on you inside, then he'll think he's the master of the house. They're funny. He's his brother's small dog. He's a Mittelspitz, if you know what that is. And they're cocky bastards. They think they're bigger than they are. So, yeah. That's the most interesting thing this week. And no, I haven't murdered anyone. Just, sometimes you feel like it, don't you? You think, if I could get away with it. Oh, come on. It's crossed your mind at some point with someone, I'm sure. But if you could get away with it, would you actually do it? I don't know. Very nice. This razor is, I've raved about it before. It is so good. Ooh, beaten up, looks funny, pitted and everything. It is absolutely brilliant. And so is this soap. It just feels, like a caress. That's what it feels like. Loads of it left, so second pass. Yeah, last shave I talked about another YouTube channel, which is it's quite well known. I told you it's a Portuguese guy called Paulo. Of course, he's a Brazilian guy called Pedro, so not very close. So apologize for that, Pedro, if you're watching. Pedro Carvalho. Extremely skilled straight razor shaver. Very, very skilled. Okay, here we go. See if we can get a good second pass. think we can. Feels like it. Yeah. Wow, it's a pleasure. Even the hands are almost cooperating. So today we're going to antique markets and flea markets and that sort of thing. My wife loves that sort of thing, but it's mainly for the daughter who's moved out and looking for furniture and stuff like that on the cheap if she can. But I don't mind it too, you know. You spend all day and you look for straight tracers, that's what you look for. And it's rare to find something good, but there have been occasions where I have purchased stuff. But antique shops, you know, they overprice them a lot, so it's flea market or garage sales where you can find something that actually makes sense. But I've come to enjoy places like that. I've been dragged around quite a bit. You can find old tools. Old books. Occasionally a record like a vinyl. Still have my old vinyl record player that I use very often because it's incredibly impractical, but it's nice, it's fun, it's a bit of nostalgia, and you know, if you're my age or older, you remember sitting around with those LP sleeves and, you know, imagining what the band was like. You didn't quite know what they looked like even until they came on the television, which was quite rare, at least in old Sweden, where we had 2 TV channels at the time. So different these days, of course. You find even the most obscure band on YouTube or whatever ups. I must cut myself. Gotta watch that point, eh? Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yep. We'll do the old half pass. I pay just a fraction less attention to the area that I'm going to shave again, and that's okay, because you will get it. You'll get everything second time around against the grain, and it makes me not, you know, rub too much. close enough. You can always get it closer, but then you'll piss off your skin. Excellent, really good. Get that rinsed off. Oh, such a nice feeling. Makes you wonder why you ever use anything but good soaps. But you know, you still have to, because you have to change it up to really experience the brilliant stuff. I'm not going to put an alum on, just, I don't know, to change it up a bit. We'll put a splash on, and I know which one I'll put on. And it is the A&E Asian Plum. I don't have a whole lot of splashes. I'm only slowly starting to get interested. So we'll put a bit of that stuff on. That stuff is nice. Oh, it smells so good. And it is such a good aftershave product. Amazing. Amazing. Cool, really good stuff. Yeah, there was one thing I wanted to say too. There's something called therazorcompany.com. It's a website that sells shaving stuff. They have a Instagram, so follow them on Instagram. So about 7 weeks ago, they had a giveaway. They have quite a few giveaways. So I won, which is like, yeah, so I won a soap, which looked pretty interesting. And it never came. So 2.5 weeks ago, I wrote to them and said, you know, just so you know, the soap hasn't arrived. And they wrote back and said, oh, we'll look into that. And I haven't heard anything. So I have soap. It's not that, I don't need soap, but it's still, you know, a bit, you know. Okie doke, thanks for watching. I had a great shave. I hope you get a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye for now and stay sharp.